Hello everybody, welcome to a brand new video, and today we're going over every single change in Sharkbite 2. Alright, let's hop in. So once we load in, we have a completely new loading screen, and then once it's done loading, it zooms out and shows this really nice shipwreck with a lot of nice graphics. Actually, let me turn up my graphics to max. It looks very nice, and then click play to start. They added a daily reward system to keep you coming back, and the lobby is completely changed along with the entire map. Instead of columns going up, there's little bubbles. And if you move during these bubbles, it will send you down to the floor. Right now, it's sending me to the top of the lighthouse, and it pops me back out. And here is the completely new and refurbished lighthouse. I think it looks really nice. All right, so going to the right of the lighthouse when you exit this door, besides the shop that's right here, the wash-up store, you see the ducky floaty is there, and so is the radio, which will be coming soon. We have the building a boat area. This is purely cosmetic, but it shows you what you can do when you build your boat, which is a brand new feature in Sharkbite. Now, this looks really nice. As you see, there's a little Among Us, and you can see that there's a big boat, a big brand new boat right here. And if you go into click this middle button, you will see it's the boat builder. You can click plus on a boat, you can rename a boat, you can delete your boats, you have up to 3 boats, you can edit a boat. And you see, my character is right there, and you can choose what boat you want to do. So for example, the Dutchman doesn't fit, the destroyer or the warship doesn't, but the speedboat does. And so right now, I only have the Ocean Roamer, and this build feature allows you to have multiple decks. So this one only has 1 and 2 decks, so I can select it, and there are tons of assets that you can, mess around with and put on your ship. You can move them around, you can rotate them, and you can do all sorts of things with them. And if you want them on deck 2, just click deck 2 and they'll automatically appear right there, and you can move it around. Another thing they added is painting, so you have a ton of customizations. For example, you can have zebra, and you can have giraffe. You can have a ton of awesome sprays such as this donut and this cheese. Then you can also get brand new turrets, which are really cool. So these turrets are actually very expensive, and you can hop in them with multiple friends and people and do damage to the shark. So there's like a machine gun, a double machine gun, and a cannonball, and there's also a medium turret, which does not fit on this boat. So if I were to go back, edit this boat, and go into the destroyer, you see right here in the bottom, it tells you it can fit 4 normal cannons, 1 medium cannon, and 2 massive cannons, and it has an armor of 4. It also shows you the steering, the size, and the speed, just with every other boat. I cannot show you guys what the medium-sized turret looks like because I do not own the boat yet, so stay tuned for that. All right, after you're done building your boat with all the customizable things that you want, you can head over to the left side. But what a really nice feature is, they added resetting back into the game. So you can reset all the way to the beginning. All right, heading on over to the left, we have a completely new lobby with, massive space. Little swing set, which is nice. That does not work though. And we have a leaderboard. Now this leaderboard is very cool and very competitive. As you see, there's an EXP leaderboard. There's a Sharkbite leaderboard, which means like the amount of people you've killed. I don't know how this guy has killed 100,000 people already, but props to him. And 278 survivals. So as you see right here, the more games you play, the more EXP you get, and there will soon be a levels and EXP system that's coming. You can also turn off the music sounds, and you see all of your statistics as long as you've played Sharkbite 2. So let's start with the shop. So the shop has this cool featured section where you have 13 days to get the beta ducky, and they have sales. So for example, the rocket launcher would normally be 8,000, but it's 25% off, so it's 6,000. Same with the sloop. So you can buy teeth just like how you would in the last game. There are now only 4 sharks, but I'm sure more will come in the future. We have the regular great white, the hammerhead, the mako, and a new killer whale orca. Sadly, they got rid of the mosasaurus. They also have flintlock, rifle, water balloon launcher, the Thompson, the double barrel flintlock, the harpoon, the coconut launcher, the rocket launcher, and the shark blaster. And then for boats, they have the small wooden sailboat, fishing boat, ducky boat, unicorn boat, blue wooden motorboat, double donut tube boat, Viking longship, small dinghy motorboat, sloop, tugboat, canopy motorboat, the golden ducky, which is only available for a limited time, the catamaran, jet ski, and marlin. There are also more boats, as you saw earlier in the build a boat section, as you see right here. Oh, you can buy extra slots. As you see right here, there's the Dutchman, hovercraft, sport yacht, speedboat, and warship. Also in the build a boat section, there are more things to come. For example, there is upgrades and defenses coming soon, so I'm very excited for that. Now, if we go into the spectator section, we can see that we can view where the shark is and where all the survivors are, which is very cool. Now, that's all of the new things in the menu and the lobby. So now let's hop into an actual game of Sharkbite. As you see, flares look a lot different, and it shows that somebody is, needs help. And so anywhere you are on the map, it'll show you a little thing. All right, now that the round started, you see all the people who are lined up and their percentages to get shark, and the person at the very bottom will always get shark. So as you see right there, they got shark. So once you load in, a really cool thing is it shows the title of your boat to everybody who you invite, and if you invite one person, they'll stay in your boat for the next round. So I only have, 3-4 boats to start with, so I'm just gonna use the normal boat. And I'm also going to show off the Thompson. So you load in, and already you can see the boat mechanics are very different. Same with the zoom in. It's a very nice change. Also, the shark explodes out of this cool little pipe. It's very interesting. It's just like the last lobby, but a little different. All right, as you can see, all of the boat mechanics and the sounds are completely different. If you go underwater, you get a little splashing effect, and every sound is muffled. And the driving and zooming in are very nice. Some of the changes are still here, such as when you run into a wall, you get flipped up. There's also a very cool feature where if you see bubbles in the ocean, you know that there's a little treasure below, which will give you a free 25 teeth. As you see at the bottom of the ocean, there's a ton of awesome little fishies and kelp and seaweed and shells. It's a very detailed bottom of the ocean, and it's a very nice change. There are also pirate ships sunken at the bottom of the sea. As you see, the shark has completely changed how it looks, and let me test out the fire rate. So as you see, it gives you a little blue amount before you can shoot, and it gives you EXP every time you shoot the shark. So if I were to spray, you can see how the bullets move left and right with the Thompson. And so it's hit scan compared to what it was before, and it does a good amount of damage. And unlimited oxygen is no longer unlimited. So let me get the shark to eat me, and I'll show you guys what it looks like now. So once the shark gets me, yo, this shark is bad. I will show you what happens. So instead of being just killed, you are eaten and taken inside of its jaws, and then eventually you die after a few seconds. So it gives you that little chance to win the round if it's on low HP and your teammate is shooting it. And if you're in build mode, you have this little thing appear on your head. As you can see, the map is a lot bigger than it was before, probably doubling or tripling in size. The longer you survive and the more damage you do to the shark, the more EXP and teeth you get. So the one who survived the most got the most teeth, but I shot the shark the most, so I got the most EXP and got MVP. Now let me go on to a shark round. All right, here are the new controls for how to play the shark. It is now in a 3D motion, and in my opinion, it's harder to eat the enemies. And this is what it looks like to get damaged. It's much harder to win as the shark, especially as the default one. And for the final change of Sharkbite 2 so far, they added new badges and a new game pass, which is a bomb that you place at the bottom of the ocean. All right, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.